All right, love, light, and happy Moonday. As always, I am iiiYansa J Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on your moon ruled Yemonja venerated Moonday. If you were born under the zodiac house sign of Cancer, then this is your turn up day because Cancer is ruled by the moon and the moon rules Monday. So if you are a zodiac sign Cancer, the crab, give yourself a little more room to do a little bit extra today, just because you can. This isn't your ordinary moon day because it is the solar return of musical genius Pharrell and also legend of our time, Billy D. Williams. So we're going to do a little bit of Billy D. Williams. How many of y'all knew he recorded a few songs back in the gap? We're going to check them out though. And we're going to jam to us some Pharrell, keeping your Aries season turned up with your favorite Aries artist. Answer in the comments. I want to hear from you. What is your favorite Pharrell song, produced, or sang the hook on? I'm stuck between number one and Come Get It, Baby. Oh, wait, but then there's Get Lucky. And then, oh, never mind. Scratch that. I can't even. What are your top five? I think that'll work. Anyways, it's the third moon day of spring equinox and of Aries season, and today is on a masterful 11-2. That means that maybe this week you should focus your emotional energies on channeling it towards something masterful, so you can do masterful things like our boy Pharrell, right? Right. And if we live that Orisha life, 11 is sacred to Ochoosi, and that's the fast track energy. And nothing fast tracks your manifestation better than doubling down on your divine focus, right? And elevation. Don't forget to greet the IJ today as well. Tonight, the moon is waning in the ninth house of Sagittarius, and this is a good moon to banish things, release things that keep you from aiming your absolute highest. I'll be right back after this break with more of what's going on in today's orbit, as well as a reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. This is 222.9, the Mothership, radio for the cosmos. 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio celebrates 5 years on the airwaves. On 222, February 22nd, we celebrate 7 old school music rotations dedicated to the preservation of the musical genius of our ancestors. We've been spinning the rare cuts, pulling the jewels off the B-sides, and feeding your soul 7 different ways. And these planetary rotations are aligned with the daily ruling planets and the 7 main Orisha. We celebrate 5 years of spiritual teachings, highlights of special artists, cosmic ear hustles with everyday people, and everyday cosmic weather forecasts. We celebrate infusions with DJ Black Ice. We celebrate 5 years of wisdom sharing, building, and soul feeding groove. So if you have been enjoying the music, the mystics, and the mojo, then use the links in the description box of this video to show your support to 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio, whether it be a singular donation or make it a monthly thing. No amount is too great or small, so let's come together as one cosmic nation under the groove and keep 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio on the air for years to come. Celebrating 5 years. Ashe. And we are back. So, immediately following this broadcast, we got Pharrell, Billy D. Williams on the Aries season docket. But on moon days, we've been playing with it for a while, and now it's time to bring it to the forefront. We got an old school blues segment on moon days of the Mothership. And we going to call this one the Mississippi Mud. Because, you know, That's where your girl's Choco suit came out of. Don't worry about it. And this is the old school Lightning Hopkins, Coco Taylor, Diona Greenleaf, Tweed Smith kind of blues. So make sure that you tune in for that at 4 o'clock each and every Moonday. And at 3 o'clock, we have the Wisdom with Ojo Aje on the Moon Daily blog, Mother Blue Hughes, and that's spinning off into its own set of spiritual teachings. And then at 5, we have the Splash with Yeye Afia Matthews. So make sure you tune in for Moondays with all of this Yemonja groove going on outside of the Aries feature, of course, because both of the women that I just mentioned are Scorpio women, and they're both daughters and priestesses of Yemonja on Yemonja's ruling day. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Let me get to your Moon Daily Tarot read, which is going to be a single draw from 3 different decks. And today's sentiment is: how do we become more masterful with our emotions? Body. Okay. A card that came up was caution. And it's yellow, which represents the solar plexus energy. Be mindful of what you take into your spirit that may be attacking your confidence. The spirit is giving me visions of doom scrolling, the opinions of people, things that attack your confidence in yourself and your natural, unique energy. And this is happening because you're having an energetic elevation and glow up. Nobody works so hard to destroy something that has no value. So as you are growing and developing into a more masterful version of yourself, be mindful of things that come to attack your confidence. Because at the bottom of the deck, we've got surrender. So you have surrendered to your higher purpose. And you've been currently walking that road is what Spirit is giving me. And that's been really glowing you up and giving you a new confidence that you haven't felt before. And sometimes we will attack our own confidence with things that we read up on, things in our own heads, externally, internally. I'm seeing it happening both ways. So make sure that you are guarding your energy in terms of what boosts and what attacks your confidence and your healthy sense of self-esteem. Maybe the black rose off the vine will tell us more about what you need to be cautious about. Give me some energy on the people around the collective, divine feminine collective. That's why I've been picking up, scrolling. Sneaky. People around you are being real sneaky. And whatever you're doing online, you got a lot of people's attention. People from your future and people from your past. But it's the people from your past that are on this sneaky energy because, when you start growing and elevating, people kind of want to pull you back into the version of yourself that made them comfortable. And that's not happening because under the bottom of the deck, we got gossip. So things may be being sent to attack your confidence, either energetically or in person, because you are developing your confidence to a level that's making people who did all this poo very uncomfortable. But that's not your problem, is it? This is just something to be mindful of so that you can strengthen those spiritual hamstrings and jump over them like the hurdles they are. Ashe. And what does the Mother Peace Round have to say about all of this? Ibaiwa. Ilo. Just need one, Spirit. Just need one. Fool inverted. I don't gather that this fool inverted is about making bad decisions. This fool inverted is about not stepping out on faith, not jumping out at all. And that's worse than making a bad decision. Because at least in making a bad decision, you can fail upwards and fail forwards. The worst thing you can do to yourself is not even try. And that's where the caution sign showed up in the beginning of the reading. Don't shun yourself because of a lack of confidence that never belonged to you. Because the step out on faith that you're afraid to take is holding all the blessings you're asking for. And the sun card at the bottom of the deck is proof of that. Ashe. Okay, so there is my general message. Should you need a personal read, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368, or you can schedule a read via video on the Pinsite link, or get one pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. As always, I am iiYansa J Muse, and here's what's going on today in the orbit. Beam up. I was trying to get a little long-winded before I got back to my commercial screen, but I guess that didn't work. Anywho, we still here. Relax. You are now on the Mothership's cosmic beachside. Do you hear the ocean waves? The divine feminine waters of birth long to speak with you, to share wisdoms, to share truths, to cleanse, to heal, to charge, enlighten, and balance your inner waters. Oh, a wave just crashed. Did you feel the splash? Well, that splash is from High Priestess Afia Matthews on Yemonja. Welcome to the splash with High Priestess Afia Matthews. And we're back. So today's channel song is from the man of the hour, none other than Pharell. And I think I want to start with, do I want to do Get Lucky, or do I want to do number one? Do I want to do I Was Just Frontin'? You know what makes orbit so fascinating? What is the daily? Let's see. Moon waning in Sagittarius. Moon waning in Sagittarius. 11-2 on a daily numerology. Let's raise the bar and get close to the stars. Yeah, we're going to go with Get Lucky. This is 222.9 the Mothership. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.